言葉だけがそこに霞ぼやけて霧の奥深くてゆらり泳いで曖昧に笑うだけ誰もそれ以上見とがめるものはない夜に惑い月が照らせばその姿はいつかの夢探すことさえしない固く重くて魔法めいたその響き意味は知らない全ては遠く彼方誰もそれ以上問いただすものはない伝う仕草に的をしぐれちゃ決して孤独に沈みはしないがそれでも続く決して書かれぬたった一かけらだけの神秘月の明かり照らし出す影その姿だけが今夢にそっとささやき口ずさんで白明に歌えとりるけれどまだ誰も聞きはしないどこまでも真っ白の存在試練の未練むしろそれで己の証とするかのようで純粋に汚れることなくつぶっと少女のままでララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララララ 思念の峰むしろそれで誰より近くにいられるようで純粋に変わることなくずっと幻想のままで好きよ花よ 嘘みたいに揺れた影の月目がくらむほどまばゆい光面影触れることできずただ夢うつつ孤独と背中合わせだったこの身を焦がす一輪か咲かせて夜の果てでそばにいていつまでも失った言葉探していざ酔いの闇をさまよう消えないでいつまでも君が照らすこの世界で願い叶うのならめくりめくる時を越え君を赤く染めるのきっとこの世界はよどんだ影ばかりの酔い闇揺るぎない想いを隠したまま閉じ込められた悲しい記憶言霊も解き放てばいい君がいるから不安に押しつぶされそうなこの手を伸ばす背筋か壊して生まれ変わるあの光へ涙を隠して咲き誇れ全てが終わる日まで抱きしめた約束を目を閉じて一つだけこの空に祈り届け月明かりの下で今のそばにいていつまでも失った言葉探して暁の夜をさまよう消えないでいつまでも君が照らすこの未来で願い叶うのならめくりめくる時を越え闇をまとった結果に寄り添って心まで赤く染めるの
浸る夜の静けさに事の葉は失われていた懐かしく思えるほどは強くなれてないだろうそれのシャッシャッと背にまぶしたアイロンに揮発したレコみたいに紛れた透き通るさぎり手にはグラビリ酔いの間に間に春よ短くちに酔いに巡り巡るなら集めようやかましいほどに浮かぶ星に馳せた想いの見干してはくらり何気ない笑みにこそ酔いしれ だって忘れずに鬼の私が全部飲み干してやろう。それじゃ乾杯。浮かぶ星に馳せた想いの見干しては蔵に何気ない笑みにこそ酔いしれ酔わすべて子供なしと歌ってこ始めよう連々と狂乱共演人あやかし誰でも歓迎みんな笑って飲み明かせ。猫ですか人ですかお手のなる方へもしもしあなたは迷子ですか。人のようで生きるのを迷ってませんか。まぶく小さな足 ことのない宴には鏡の中に笑ううぞむぞ作品に変わるしおりも見失い捨てられたままでどこへ行こうすり切られた心ごと伝えたいものもないまま奪えない闇深き赤惹かれ合う響き壊れそうな崩れ落ちそうな思いへの言葉が痛い終わりなき物語残された1ページ触れてしまえば咲いてしまうから偽りに揺れて Losing my losing yourself 希望願望を差し出せばまたひどく喉が渇く終わることのない宴には嘘が似合うだろう飾られたままで何をまとうひび割れた心ごと伝えたいものもないまま生み出されては失われてゆく答えなき闇深き赤もてあそぶ光壊れそうな崩れ落ちそうな思いへと言葉が欲しい終わりなき物語隠された1ページ変えてしまえば枯れてしまうから言葉に消えて Losing my losing yourself 足りない言葉儚い言葉
Hello everyone, welcome back into the Tengu Cup. We are here in day 2 of the road to Hakugyokurou. I am Pres Tsukasa, your one and sole host for today. Unfortunately, our co-host was not able to attend, but I will be the one organizing this time, and hopefully things will run smoothly here. But ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was quite a fascinating day, wasn't it? We had our first 3 races here and a first showing for some of our teams here, ladies and gents. Speaking of which, let us get through with the standings. So currently as it stands, we are tied. 3 teams are tied for first, which is Crazy Dave, Veliona, and Horion with 10 points with 1 win each. Tied for 4th is Roy Trigger, Dardo, and Yui. 2 of our newcomers are tied for 4th place, and 1 of our newcomers are tied for 1st. So the newcomers are doing pretty solidly so far here in this cup. And of course, tied for 7th place here, Tunic, Hakase, and Sepkedo looking for redemption in this one with 5 points each. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're curious what the next races will be, here, let me show you the schedule. So the schedule for today will be between the 3rd seeds, the ones who finished 3rd, the ones who finish second, and the ones who finish first here. So first match will be a match between Sip, Ghetto, Hakase, and Tunic, while the second match will be between Roy, Trigger, Dardo, and Yui. In the last match, and the most anticipated one, hopefully, is a match between Horion, Veliona, and Crazy Dave. So ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see last stream, we did have a few introductions for these teams, but I will be discussing their potential shortly. So let's go to our first match here, ladies and gentlemen. It is between the three bottom of the table red teams at the moment: Tunic, Hakase, and Sepkero. And as you see, the results not exactly the best here, ladies and gentlemen, but Sepkero was put in quite a difficult group, I would say, in their first round, up against Horion and up against it was against Roy. And yeah, I would say I don't think anyone expected Sip to take a victory in that one, but it was pretty competitive. Getting 4th place in that one is not that bad. So in terms of this race, I think Sip is looking quite strong. For Hakase and Tunic, however, things are looking a bit more dire, but it's not exactly the end of the world. For Hakase, I think his Umas are gonna have to fight for their lives, I would say, to try and get a really solid placing coming in here. And Tunic, who had a decent-ish run with the Bakushin, really clashed with Yui's Bakushin in the front, but wasn't able to keep up at all. So Hakase and Tunic, I think their goal here is to get second place. Sepkero, I would say, is the favorite for this one. Again, to discuss here the teams that are going to be matching up here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold your horses, figuratively and literally. Just here. Where is the... Oh, I found it. The words chat. So here we go. The team discussed here. The first team we'll be discussing is Sip Gato. This team is looking quite strong with the chocolate Mihono Bourbon, and yeah, I think this team is going to be anchored on this ace the whole time here to be able to get that really strong advantage at the start and to get the push through. And up against a team, like, I think another race here, another opportunity for this Mihono Bourbon to get let loose and just dominate this positioning with us frontrunners setup. Sepkero is looking quite strong. Next up, of course, our sole representative from Great Britain. It is Hakase. And yeah, so far it has not looked good, but we'll see. We haven't not really much to analyze in the team of Hakase due to the fact that she kind of got dominated in the first race, but we'll see if in the second race perhaps some adjustments between the three Umamusume, see what potential they can rise against in this group. And last but not least is Tunic, the fan favorite here. So see, it is going to be a match for the ages here. Tunic, kita with the Kita-san Black with Sakurabashi no Haora. I'm stupid. With Sakurabashi O with the ace that will lead them across the finish line. Hopefully, at least, hopefully. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, please vote for who you think is going to take the victory. Just type the name of the team you want to win, cheer for them, whatnot. And yeah, we're gonna go quickly into our first race. So hold on just a second though. I will be, give me a moment to prepare, as I will be setting up some things. So guys, just a quick break. We'll be back after 5 minutes.
ドキドキぶつかってワクワクのドクモリ
ち気にしちゃった気持ちあちこち止まんない時計カチコチやりたいことマシマシあれ困ったな計算は苦手だけど時々を使うでワクワクのインカロリー
一番早く見つけた人に特別教えてあげちゃうの見なきゃそうそう I find only fine 知らなそうそう I find only fine 思わせぶりで意味ありげそんなポストがね大好きでみんなで食いつきたいんでしょいつの世でも溢れてるのは自分本位なほらほらほら猿とかトラとか尻尾ヘビとか言いたい放題好き放題バイバイバイバイ安確証はやめてほら目の前の私だけ見てよね一番早く見つけた人は特別にどんな顔でどんな声か教えてあげちゃおうかなどうかな一番いいとこなのに夢から覚めちゃって重口なはもうここで終わりなのは誰にも知られなくてもひょうひょうランラランリランリ少しは気にしちゃってもいいのにねなんてね言葉なくては語れないときめライフにね想像に想像しよう混ぜ合えば勝ちでしょ今の世には溢れてるからイミテーションが猫とか鳥とか尻尾はヘビまたいないいないいないば対象はすぐそばにいたりしちゃうまあなんだよ一番早く見つけた人は特別に好きな服で好きな仕草答えてあげちゃおうかなどうかな一番いい時場所で明かしてみせちゃって川山よ浮かれたら終わりなのは誰にも知られないけどピャオピャオリャンリャソリソリこのまま放っておくなんて世界の差なんてやった一番早く見つけた人は特別にどんな顔でどんな声か教えてあげちゃおうかなどうかな一番いいとこなのに夢から覚めちゃってもうしなはもうここで終わりなのは誰にも知られなくてもひょうひょうランラランリランリ少しは気にしちゃってもいいのにねなんてこと言わないよなんてね見なきゃそうそう I find only fine 知らなそうそう I find only fine
思いを回れて奪い奪われて繰り返す輪廻滑りフェンタムペイン いた
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our stream, and apologies for the delay, but this race will begin very shortly. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in Umamusume, and we'll be beginning our first race of the day. Again, once again, it will be between the three teams who got third place last time, a match between Tunic, Hakase, and Sip Ghetto, and I think based on my analysis, it should be a sweep here for Sip Ghetto. So the better question, I think, will be who will get second. And actually, that's a debate I'm not too sure about, honestly. Yeah, this is one of those things where I'm not really certain on whether or not it is between Tunic or Hakase. But we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe Sip Ghetto can get upset here with this Charlotte Bourbon. The issue really is this frontrunner is gonna dominate this positioning here and really take advantage of the much weaker crowd. But you never know. You never know. As we get ourselves into the Tokyo race course. It's my distance race. Number 3 favorite is a Chocolate Miona Bourbon. Number 2 is the Hishi Amazon. And number 1 is the Akushin here for Tunic. Match between the British, the American, and the Myanmar. Wait, what do you call people from Myanmar? I'm not actually sure. I probably should know this is Southeast Asian. But here we are, we begin, ladies and gentlemen, our first race of the day. Day 2. So far so good. The Chocolate Bourbon taking front and center, but she is struggling to get into that advantageous state, but still solid performance so far. Marusensky occupying the Eclipse position, then the Kita-san Blackas. Oh my gosh, a very early block. The superior heel coming out here from the Grass Wonder. I'm not sure if that's a great idea, but perhaps this is the way. As the stamina is being proc here, here comes the issue, the problematic here for Hakase and Tunic. But the Operation Cacao now getting proc by the Chocolate Bourbon as she pushes through continuously. And so far so good. Good push here from the rest of the Umamusume, all kind of cobbled up here in the middle. So we enter the mid-race and slowly getting into that last spurt. As ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Last spurt, well and truly on as we hit the final corner. And this Mihono Bourbon is still keeping the pressure up, mile in max speed. But someone at the back, it's it is Daiwa Scarlet to look to contest, but it is really far from the rest of them. Can they make the last spurt? Here comes the Bakashin to try and contest for this spot in second, but is it going to be enough? It doesn't seem like it. Daiwa Scarlet keeping pace. Oh, actually, it was kind of close, but I think Daiwa Scarlet here on the side of Hakase was the one to push it over the course of this way. So, ladies and gentlemen, it will be the Chocolate Bourbon, as expected, to take victory. And now we will read out the results. In 9th place here is Hakase's Maruzensky. 8th is Haruora, surprisingly. 7th place goes to Gold City. 6th place goes to Kita-san Black. 5th place goes to Grass Wonder. 4th place goes to Bakushin, which will mean the 3rd place will go once again to Tunic. Unfortunate. 3rd place will go to Hishi Amazon. 2nd place goes to Daiwa Scarlet here for Hakase, which means he will secure himself a pretty solid 2nd place finish in this race. And 1st place goes to Mihono Bourbon. Congratulations here to Sip Ghetto once again, taking his rightful 1st place finish in this cup and the first of hopefully many. This isn't the first, of course, but this hopefully might not be the last. Sweet or what? This is with that win out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, that will mean that Sepghetto will have 15 points, Mishikase having 12, and Tunic will be sitting at 10. So we will be moving on into our next race of the competition. So looking at the schedule here, ladies and gentlemen, it will be a match between Roy Trigger, Dordo, and Yui next, and I think this will be a very fascinating situation to be had. I think, ladies and gentlemen, this second place race might be more competitive, pretty competitive, but I think the question is, is Roy Trigger gonna show up? I think that is the question to be had. Roy Trigger in a position where he should be the most dominant here, but the only one to not have a second place finish here between Dardo and Yui. It's going to be quite a challenge here. I think to get an analysis down, right, let us go through with the teams here real quick. First up, of course, is Roy Trigger's team here with the Vodka, with the Ogre Cap, and the Taiki Shoto. Taiki Shoto, the strongest one so far, getting a third place finish, I believe, between his team. Of course, up against Horion, the strongest competitor, I believe, in this qualifier stage. It is a very the result can be, isn't as bad as you would think it is, but yeah, the Christmas Augury so far has not really worked out. The Vodka has been solid, but the Taiki Shuttle seems to be the hope here for Roy Trigger. So we'll see if they can keep this up here, this Taiki Shuttle, up against a much more feasible group here against the rest of the teams. But let's not count them out here. As the Filipino representative Dardo, the newcomer, comes into the stage with Chiono, Kitasan Black, and Vodka. And well, Chiono and Kitasan Black really struggled in that race. This Vodka showed up big against Veliona, almost taking the victory. Was so close but so far as Golshi takes it away. But Vodka showing great promise here in this cup. If he can take the heat against Veliona, perhaps he can do the same against this Titan in this qualifier stage. That is Roy Trigger. Next up, of course, is Yui, not the last, the representative from Latin America, with the King Halo, Bakushino, and Ogre Cap. Bakushino, strong and able to push through, was able to take such a strong positioning in that first race, able to take the Eclipse position and dueled against Tunic's Bakushin, this time in a much more competitive, I would say, environment compared to the first race. It's going to be interesting to see if they can match up against Roy Trigger and if he can take down Dardo. With that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, we will get into the race. As we we'll get into the race, ladies and gentlemen. It will be a match between a US representative, a Latin American, and a Southeast Asian. We get ourselves into the second race of the qualifier stage. And so far so good. I think these races have been quite entertaining here. As a sort of dessert, you can say, a precursor to the main stage, where we will get to see juggernauts such as Blue, such as Tsukasa, Rukugachu, and a few more, of course, Torrent as well, and our returning champion from the March edition of this tournament, Rammer looking to take his crown back. As we now wait as the paddocks open here in the race. And here we go, ladies and gents. No late starts across the board. And already, rush coming out here from the Kitasan Black. Not a good sight here for Dardo. Taiki Shuttle taking that Eclipse position is very strong, but it's not really a dominant positioning, all things considered. As we have here Taiki Shuttle, Vodka, Bakushin O, Kitasan Black, Ogre Cap, Chiyo no O, then the Christmas Ogre, King Halo, and Vodka, all across the board. As the hit the mid race, a lot of skills being popped already. We'll see if this Christmas Ogre can get her unique going. But so far, no luck. The Bakushin will get the push in. As we get our last spurt going, ladies and gentlemen, it is such a close race. No one else in that last spurt position so far, but here comes max speed. From the looks of things, and only one unique being popped so far, the Vodka pushing across. No, it is Bakushin. Bakushin here pushing in from the Yui, I believe, and Bakushin will strike down the strength here of Bakushin. And Yui, with a surprising victory, will take first place in this race. Congratulations here to the Latin American team of Yui, as their ace picks up a massive win in the qualifier stage. As you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, let us read off the stats. 9th place goes to Chiyo no O, 8th place goes to King Halo, 7th goes to Ogre Cap, 6th place goes to the Vodka, unfortunate, not able to get that last spurt against Voliona in this race. 5th place goes to Kitasan Black, which will mean that Dardo will have a 3rd place finish in this race. 4th place goes to Ogre Cap, 3rd place goes to Taiki Shuttle, and 2nd place goes to the Vodka, which will give Roy Trigger that 2nd place finish. But first goes to Yui with a massive victory here for the Bakushin, and the only one to proc her unique skill among the aces. Very well done indeed. And with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, let me check what the results are going to be. So with that, guys, it will be 17 points here for Yui, currently occupying the first place. Then it is 14 points for Roy Trigger. Then 12 points for Dardo. Which is, quite unfortunate here. But that will mean that he is currently tied for 8th place with Hakase, I believe. Yes. Currently tied for 8th place here, Hakase for Dardo. So hopefully can bring back the fight here in the 3rd round. But for Roy Trigger, again, another 2nd place and another unexpected defeat. With I would say an upset here for Yui. Once again, congratulations here for the Latin American. As we get ourselves preparing for our next race here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we will be moving on into our 3rd and final race here of the day. It is between the first place finishers here of Crazy Dave, Valiona, and Horion, and the double special weeks come through. But I believe Ignition of Flower is the real ace here of Horion, and perhaps will show later as the ace. As we saw, this Ignition of Flower was quite a terror, but to discuss here, ladies and gents, let's go through our 3 teams here, ladies and gents. Because so first up is Crazy Dave here, our fan favorite, the Philippine representatives here in this qualifier stage between the Vodka Special Week and El Condor Pasa, it was the El Condor, no, the Vodka, I believe, to take over and push them across the line. And I mean, what can I say of this Vodka showing masterclass in their race? With the El Condor Pasa at 3rd and Special Week at 4th, we'll see if these ones will keep up. I mean, with the rest of the members here will keep up here. Special Week has to put up her weight. It hasn't been the same since the playoffs of last Tengu Cup. But next up is our another Philippine representative, actually, of Veliona, with a team of Major Dober, Gold Ship, and Seiyun Sky. Gold Ship stealing the show in that race last time against Dardo, and able to snatch away the victory in such a crucial last spurt. Seiyun Sky taking such a strong and demanding front runner position as well was really exciting to see. Metro Dober though, well, hasn't shown up just yet. The captain not yet hasn't really shown her strength so far in this cup, so we'll see if Dober can pick up the pace here. And if you're the captain of the team, I feel like you're gonna need to pick up the pace if you want your members to have some confidence here. But of course, so far the main character of this qualifier stage, Horion, the Southeast Asian representative, potentially a Southeast Asian bracket, just a triple Southeast Asian race we're having here with Nishino Flower, Special Week, and Naruto Taishin. Nishino Flower, ladies and gents, have been magical here, together with the Naruto Taishin, who had such a strong showing. Special Week, not so much, but that Nishino Flower might be a threat even amongst the top teams. We'll see. But yeah, Horion, the team to watch here in the qualifiers, and up against the first place finishers. It will be very fascinating to see how things will go. So ladies and gents, we will start the race shortly. So here we go. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting here. 3 Southeast Asians in to achieve first place here. I want to up against each other to see who will take first place. So remember, everyone, to discuss the format of this club, there is no elimination spot in the round robin phase. If you get top 1 to 3, you are automatically qualified into the main stage. So this is the main thing these teams are fighting for at the moment. The spot at the playoffs. I mean, at the main stage here for the teams at the qualifiers. It's gonna be really important. Orion's Umamusume dominating in the ratings. Of course, ratings can only mean so much in the face of adversity. So we start up, late start here for the Nishino Flower. And Seiyun Sky once again taking place in the first spot. Then it is Nishino Flower still, despite the late start. Then the El Condor Pasa, and look at the mosh pit of late surgers here. So it is a mixture of Major Dober moving up very strong with the Special Week here of I believe that is Crazy Day Special Week. Then it is Orion's, who quickly passes them. Then the Naruto Taishin, Golshi. Then Vodka's Golshi. Oh my gosh, look at that strong push here. As a team here of Veliona looking to have strong positions across the board, but Nishino Flower in a very comfortable spot at the moment as she looks to pass this very uncomfortable Seiyun Sky, who is losing pace quickly. As there it is, the strong push here from the Nishino Flower. As the El Condor Pasa looks to chase here for Crazy Dave. No uniques being crossed across the board as we get ourselves into the final few meters of this race. Nishino Flower with no challenge. And there's the Special Week from Horion to take the victory. And Horion takes another dominant win in this cup. A first place finish for our Southeast Asian representatives. Congratulations to Horion. Once again, the Nishino Flower takes another victory, and this time with another teammate to take that spot. As we get ourselves into the placements, 9th place goes to Special Week, 8th goes to Seiyun Sky, 7th goes to Vodka, 6th goes to Mejiro Dober, 5th place goes to Narita Taishin, 4th place goes to Gold Ship, and with that means it will be a 3rd place finish here for Veliona. And with the El Condapasa getting 3rd place, it will be a 2nd place for Crazy Dave. 2nd place to the Special Week of Horion, and 1st place to Nishino Flower, of course, and that means Nishino Flower will secure Horion that 1st place, and that will be another debut here, which will lead Horion as the only undefeated team in this cup here. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all the races we have 4 today. And what a victory here. Unfortunately, we don't really have the graphics to show for this one, but ladies and gentlemen, just to update you, it will be Horion getting 1st place, Veliona getting 3rd, and Crazy Dave getting 2nd. So that leaves us with Horion with 20 points, securing 1st place solely for himself. Crazy Dave with 17 points, tied with Yui for 2nd. Then Veliona with 15 points, who is currently occupying 4th place, I believe, together with Sip Gato. So let me just update the standings, and I'll be right back with you, guys. So let me just update the standings just to see what we get. You know, just see the full statistics of the standing table here. Apologies everyone, of course, for not having the table ready for this one. Actually, I think I will be able to show it to you. Hold up just a second. Yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the races so far. I certainly have been. That'll be the 2nd round of our round robin race. To again, just to reiterate the format, there is no elimination in the round robin phase, but getting top 3 is very essential here in the current standings. Because if you can get top 3 in this tournament, you will automatically qualify into the main stage. So ladies and gents, let me just show, I think, this screen here. Hold on, I'm in stream. Okay, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the current standings of the cup. It is 1st place for Horion with 20 points. Tied for 2nd is Crazy Dave and Yui. Tied for 4th is Veliona and Sipgeta with 15 points. With sole possession of 6th place is Roy Trigger. Then 7th place is tied between Dardo and Hakase, and for Tunic, it means he is in sole position of 10th place. Now, for the qualification status of these teams, I believe Horion should be guaranteed. Yes, Horion is guaranteed top. Wait, actually, ladies and gentlemen, let me take the analysis here. So for the next match, I think it will be between Horion, Crazy Dave, and Yui. Then it will be between Veliona, Sip, Gato, and Roy Trigger, and then a match between Dardo, Hakase, and Tunic. Yes, that seems about right here. So there are no same match rules for this one. It is purely a standing setup here. So ladies and gents, yes, that will be the case. But if Orion, if Veliona or Sip Ghetto takes first place here, let me check. I'm currently analyzing what the standings need to be, but I believe I believe they're guaranteed. I believe they're guaranteed because the way it will work is that even if Horion gets third place, they will have 25 points. Then let's say Crazy Dave wins, right, or Yui wins, they will have 27 points. Veliona or Sip Ghetto can take the victory and get 25 points for themselves, but I don't think anyone else can get 25 points because the second place team between here Crazy Dave and Yui will only have 24 points, which does mean a Horion is guaranteed a spot at the main stage. So congratulations here for Horion for securing their spot at the, moving forward in this competition here. But of course, for the rest of the teams, they are still competing at a spot at the top 3. And they can compete for that top spot still, I believe. Especially Crazy Dave, Yui, I think, and Veliona and Sip Ghetto as well. They can still contest. Actually, I don't think Veliona and Sip Ghetto can contest for first seed here, but Crazy Dave and Yui will guarantee their your contest here. And for the rest of the teams, I believe Tunic can no longer Tunic, Hakase, and Roy Trigger, Dardo, Hakase, and Tunic can no longer get first seed. And their chances at getting top seed here is, let me take an analysis here, ladies and gents. I believe let's see here. So if Crazy Dave, let's say Crazy Dave gets first place, right? Oh no, let's say Horion gets first place, it'll be 30 points. Then let's say Crazy Dave gets 5 points here and the third place finish, so 23 points, so it'll be a second place. Yeah, I believe the teams are locked out. 23 points. Yeah, I believe top 3 is locked out for Dardo, Hakase, and Tunic. So that's unfortunate for the bottom 3. They can no longer contest for that top 3 spot here in this stage. But that does not mean you guys are eliminated just yet. Once again, let me reiterate, top 3 goes automatically into the next stage. However, the remaining 6 teams will play in 2 races in a best of 3 match between each other, and the victors will qualify into the next stage. So, but yeah, ladies and gents, that will be all for today with the races. If you have any questions, please ask Rue, I guess. And maybe she can relay some questions to me and I can answer them as well, or I can answer them now. But yeah, that's going to be it here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching here in our day 2 of the Tengu Cup, or Hakugyokurou Kinen, and the climb to Hakugyokurou. This is your host Tsukasa, and I will be signing off here. So once again, I hope to see you guys next time.